Part of the work that we have been doing with storytelling arts is looking at how stories make us more human together.
I went through a thing this summer trying to peel back layers of forgiveness, and my cohorts found their way of telling their stories on so many different levels. Please enjoy them and listen closely.
Intergalactic stitch in time, you see, that has lasting effects. Do not wait on this world to push you ahead. You say, do not wait on this world to push you ahead.
Do not wait on this world to push
you ahead.
I was introduced to many genres of music at an early age. I'm talking about calypso, reggae, soca, rocksteady, R&B, old school, and soul.
Dance changed my life. It gave me a way to process and let go of my negative emotions. But most importantly, it prevented me from perpetuating another generational cycle.
At that point, I went even deeper looking for God and the truth. I waited for the sun to rise every morning to receive all of the healing benefits of the early morning sun. I meditated with the new moon and made new goals. I sat by the ocean to listen to God. I sat by the river to sit with God. I drank a gallon of spring water a day. I visited the Aztec pyramids with the Yucatan people to walk the ancient grounds of the Mayan people. I visited the Salmon Bay, Dominican Republic, and baptized myself with the Welsh Congregate. I visited Quito, Ecuador to meditate in the center of the world so I could restart my mind and my life at 0, 0, 0. I visited Mexico City and the Temazcal and sat in there for hours sweating out my old ways so that the 7 directions of earth can be open to me. I sat by the fires with shamans in the deep woods singing, ceremonial drumming, being cleansed with white flowers and water so that I can finally feel free.
Your body understands the song. Like when you watch the mother sparrow feed a worm to her baby on a condominium construction site. Like when your father kissed your forehead before you took your bags and moved out of his house. Like when your grandmother pocketed a fistful of soil before boarding a plane to a new homeland. Like when your ancestors first looked into the eyes of the children who would deny their heritage and forget their people. Like when Mother Earth first felt her children stomp upon her, not in a praise dance, but instead defiant conquest. Deep down, you know this is not magic. It is clarity. It is recognition. It is lost memory found again, which answers almost all questions.
I had a big day at school the next day. I knew that my brother had a lot of moves and I had studied all his moves. Journey? Yeah. And along that journey, we pick up different personas to be a buffer between us and a harsh reality. But you gotta find out who you are. And don't fight to be someone else. She told me to fight to be myself.
My childhood was full of adventures. I had great times. As if I didn't see people dying in these streets. As if I didn't see people suffering from addiction. As if I didn't have friends or no kids that were out here raising themselves. As if racism didn't give us that everyday foot or neck oppression. In my childhood, it was just a regular day. Now fast forward, I'm a graduate student at New Jersey City University.
Right.
Because where she sees a mask, I see a shield. I'm trying to explain it to her more simply. And she's like, Rakaya. Okay. But you are not broken. In fact, you're in motion. You get to choose again.
I might slip, but I refuse to fall. We can go for broke, lose it all. Best believe I'ma get back. What's better than the fall is the get back. Don't you forget that. Life after the system, now that I'm back on the street, my back to the wall, still in all, is a must that I eat. Don't want to end up back in that jail for the crack that I sell, but I done been to 5 jobs. It ain't happening well. My son like, Daddy, look, I know you a crook, still I love you. I'd rather you live your life by the book, because it's hard when you not round. I hate when you locked down. It hurts to hear him say that, so I look and say, not now.
We all had to peel back layers and get to the root of who we are, the tragedy, the triumph, and the pain. And I found out that it was my mother who sent me across the street. She interceded with the judge and said, we got to get him out of our house. Not because I was gay, because this boy is gonna be somebody.
I'm focusing and realizing myself who I always was. I was always this person. I always was an overachiever, but the world tried to say something different. But now that I see it, that's what counts the most. Now that I see it, I can care less who don't see it.
Choir, drama, all things to give me the tools to use my voice more fully, to teach me to enunciate and project my voice, to speak from the diaphragm. None of that shit worked, because I do it in class. When I got out, I clammed right back up. Then somebody got slick, and they assigned me the role of the lion in our little production of The Wiz. I jump into the air.
You guys, each and every one of you, shifted my insides, and I mean that with the utmost respect.
My question to all of you is, how does your inner child feel after releasing Experience Out?
Liberated. Like you're seeing me for the first time. That's what my inner child feels like.